Y'all can still hear me? 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 Amanda, let me know if you can hear me. Because I was hearing this weird noise. Better? Oh, okay. Oh, so when I turn the volume up on my phone, okay, so when I turn the volume up on my phone, then it's a problem. Okay, as long as y'all can hear me. Let me put you back on the stand. Okay, Paul. Okay. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Okay, so right now I'm in the office. I'm in the Jiggy G adult gift shop. Let me pull up my other device. Hold on. So, yes, boo. Any why people sending me text messages? Anyhow, yes, boo, it's me, Jiggy G, aka RT Jiggy. I am live, luscious, and legendary, honey. Let's get into it. Y'all know what y'all here for. Y'all know what y'all here for. I don't want to get banned. I don't want this video taken down. So y'all know what's popping. The monkeys. Okay? So I put up a question where I wanted to know, do y'all think this was put here on purpose? Because I'm going to share some information from a couple of months ago that I had shared already, and I don't know, it's looking like it's kind of connected. I don't know, I might be wrong. This is just my thoughts. This is just my thoughts, y'all, okay? But hold up, let me pull up my other device for a minute, and let me see what's going on. Let me see what's going on. Okay, so let me turn that down because I got the delay. My bad. Why is people calling me now? That's my boo Golden. She like calling me at the same time. But anyhow, hit that subscribe bell. And I do sell these inside of the Jiggy G adult gift shop, honey. Every time you want one of these, just ring the bell. Yo, hold up. Let me let me close my gate so my pit bull Dallas don't be walking up in here in the middle of my live. Hold on, y'all. And I'll be right back. Okay, so this is my first official live, and I just want to thank all you snuggly babies for being here with me for the first official live. Trust me, they gonna get better. They gonna get better. Okay, boo? Oh, hold on. Let me look at you over here. Yo, shout out to Marlon because he said every time man-made disease come to be known, America is always first to be hit. That's true. That's true. That's true. That's true. Okay, Amanda, you said we good. Put those hold up, Amanda. Put those glasses on. I got you, boo. I got you. Yo, now, do y'all remember a couple of months ago, because I'm going to pull it up so y'all can hear it, where I told y'all this story where it was this truck in Pennsylvania carrying some monkeys that was on their way to a lab in Florida, and the truck got hit and flipped over, and all the monkeys just started hopping out, escaping. They started escaping. All right, so I'm kind of wondering, is this connected? So let me run that back for y'all. Okay, I'm gonna just run the audio. Let me run the audio. And then I got another one for the backup. Because, where this came from? We was already dealing with the other situation. The 19, we was dealing with that. And then all of a sudden, they started popping up. The monkeys showed up, right? And they were saying, well, they are saying that, oh, it's in the LGBTQ community, it's coming up in gay men, it's coming up in gay men. When monkeypox, when we first heard about it, it was over in Africa. It wasn't in gay men. So my question is, how did it get to gay men? Because it's making me think about that whole situation with syphilis when they started injecting African American men, black men, with the syphilis STD, and it started spreading through our community. So I'm wondering if the gay population was somehow or another injected with the monkeypox, because it never started as a gay man's disease. Monkeypox was never a gay man's disease. Now you're starting to see some women popping up with it. You're starting to see kids getting it. Like, what's really going on? You know what I'm saying? Now they trying to declare this as, this big thing, and you got to get the poo-pow now for it. And you see where it's going. You see where it's going. But let's bring up this blast from the past. This was back in, this was actually 6 months ago. 6 months ago. Let's check it out. I'm going to just play the audio.
After saving with customized car insurance and Liberty Mutual, I customize everything.
Yeah, the commercial, y'all.
There is an update now to a story from central Pennsylvania. This one involves monkeys on the loose after a crash.
Why my whole screen just went black? Why my whole screen just went black? Like they know. Hold up. It said my computer restarted because of a problem. But that's all right, because we got some backup. We got the backup. Now I'm going to bring it up over here. No problem. We're going to restart computer. Let's bring it up. Let me bring it up on my iPad. They thought they was pulling a fast one on us, right, Amanda? Okay, here we go. Let me turn the volume up.
That's vanilla. Quick plan. Now we're talking. Bunny's up, buddy. Here's to that classic delicious taste.
I'm just saying, y'all, I'm really wondering.
And believe it or not, police in rural Pennsylvania are asking residents to look out for monkeys on the loose. That's after a truck carrying about 100 monkeys crashed into a dump truck Friday. Now, no people were injured, but authorities say 4 monkeys escaped. 2 have been contained into a small area, but 2 others remain on the loose in frigid temperatures. The monkeys were being driven to a lab in Florida.
All right, y'all heard that, right? That was 6 months ago. That was 6 months ago. Now, there was a follow-up after that, right? There was a follow-up after that, right, Snuggly Babies? Where this crazy white woman saw the accident, and she decided to go over there to one of the crates and try to rescue one of the monkeys. And the monkey spit on her. And she came down with flu-like symptoms. Here we go. Let's pull her up.
The breaking news was one of a kind. A truck transporting 100 monkeys to a CDC research lab crashing on the interstate highway.
Police in rural Pennsylvania are asking residents to look out for monkeys on the loose.
It even caught the attention of the late-night comics.
The impending disaster we all worried about this weekend has been resolved because all monkeys have been accounted for after a truck with 100 monkeys crashed.
But this could...
All right, so we got the story. where the truck with 100 monkeys crashed, right? Some of the monkeys scattered into the woods. The sheriff's department had to go into the woods to try to retrieve these monkeys. Now, here go this woman. Talking about she thought it was cats. Hold up.
Samaritan Michelle Fallon doesn't think it's funny. She came across the scene and did what she could to help out, and now she really regrets it.
I get my face and I put it right up to the crate because it had like chicken coop wire covering going around it. And at that point, this monkey pops up and just hisses at me.
The result was this, a possible case of conjunctivitis, commonly known as pink eye. The 100 macaque monkeys came from the African island nation of Mauritius. They were flown to JFK Airport in New York and were on the way to a CDC quarantine facility when the truck collided with another vehicle, sending all those monkey crates spilling out. Michelle tells me she actually had an open cut at the time the monkey hissed in her face. She went to her doctor afterwards and is now being treated with rabies vaccine and antivirals as a precaution. Some are comparing what happened to the 1995 Dustin Hoffman movie Outbreak, in which a monkey smuggled into the U.S. threatens to lead to a pandemic.
One of them has got it, then 10 of them have got it.
What is your reaction to all of these conspiracy theories that are out there about these monkeys?
It's just like this stuff is getting crazy and ridiculous.
Okay, y'all. So my question is, that was 6 months ago. Exactly. That was 6 months ago, right? Now, here we are. How do you get it? Well, back in Africa, it was saying that you get it from monkeys. That's why it was called Monkey Pox, right? So let me go over to the CDC and let's look at some of these symptoms. So she was saying she got pink eye, but also there was another story that was saying that she was having also flu-like symptoms. The monkey hissed at her. So when the monkey hissed, I'm sure some spit came out the monkey's mouth, like, you know what I'm saying? Snuggly baby. So let's go take a trip over to the CDC and let's pull up the signs and symptoms. So the signs include symptoms of monkeypox, includes fever, headache, muscle ache, and backache, swollen lymph node, chills, exhaustion, respiratory symptoms, sore throat, nasal congestion, or cough, a rash that may be located on or near the genitals, testicles, labia, in that whole area, the booty hole, but could also be on other areas like the hands, the feet, the chest, face, or the mouth. The rash will go through several stages, including scabs before healing. And the rash can look like pimples or blisters and may be painful or itchy. You also may experience other symptoms. Sometimes people get a rash first, followed by other symptoms. Others experience a rash. Most people get monkeypox will get a rash. Some people have developed a rash before or without other symptoms. Monkeypox symptoms usually start within 3 weeks of exposure to the virus. If someone has flu-like symptoms, they will usually develop a rash 1 to 4 days later. And the pox can be spread through time symptoms start until the rash has healed. All scabs have fallen off and a fresh layer of skin has formed. The illness typically lasts 2 to 4 months. Now, they're also saying other things. They done threw in there if somebody sneezes, if you sheets, towels, because if you sleep on any sheets or use a towel after somebody else that had it and those scabs is coming off, then that means that dead skin and those layers are on those sheets and those towels. So I guess that's how you can get it from those items. They're also saying surfaces, kissing, all of that crazy stuff. But anyhow, it made me think of that story when that truck flipped over and all of them ran into the woods and escaped. And I was like, did they get every last one of them? Because how did it get here? Like all these years that this pox has been around, it's just now a big deal here? Come on. What's really going on, y'all? What's really going on? What y'all think? What you think? Because that's what I feel. And now they saying the poo pal. Do y'all think that we going to go on a lockdown because of this? Do you think it's going to get as big as the other situation? Because right now they downplaying it a little. They're like, nah, 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 nah. But as more and more people are getting it, and the cities that really seem to be mostly affected is New York City, San Francisco. There's another city. Oh, Atlanta. Do you think as these numbers rise that, hold on, girl, let Auntie Jiggy, what you say, boo? Sample from Africa was being used on yes, thank you. Y'all can't. But it's working, boo. It's working. The magnifying glass is definitely working. You're right. I have a lot of questions about things that pop off in Africa anyway, because it seems like the majority of these things happen in the place where we are and where we're descendants of. You know, like they trying to, not, I have my own theories about stuff because I, honestly, I feel like we can't trust them. Have we ever been able to trust them? I mean, look at the history between black people and them. Have we ever been able to trust them? Seriously, they've been trying to knock us off. But yes, 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 yes. It's interesting. Very, very interesting. So that's all I really wanted to talk about. They do have rich resources, and that was always why they did what they did, just so they can get the resources. Mm-hmm. Now, I'm interested in this Pupal, this vac that they got for it, because when I looked at the 19 and all of that, I noticed the Bill Gates connection to it. So with me being in the music industry, and every time, I write a song and I do certain things, I do patents and I do trademarks. And sometimes when I'm in those spaces, I look up other things out of curiosity. And I looked up the patent for the Rona. I looked up the patent for that because I wanted to see, does somebody actually own this? And of course the owner was and is Bill Gates. So the difference between a patent and a trademark is, a trademark is like, for example, I got this cup and it has my name on it. So I can trademark the name Jiggy G, but I can't own the patent because technically I'm not the one that invented the cup. So the difference between a patent and a trademark is, a patent is for the person that actually invented the item. So if Bill Gates owns the Corona, does that mean that he's the one that invented it? Because if you own the patent to something, that means you created it. So it's very interesting that he owned a patent to something that he had ownership of before we actually started getting infected. So he had this ownership prior to the shit actually hitting the fan. So he had owned this already. Another interesting thing about Bill, the Gates of Hell, he's buying up all of this land. Right now, he is the only one that owns the amount of land that he owns. There's no farmer, there's nobody else that owns the amount of land that he owns. Hit that subscribe bell. Just a reminder for everybody that's watching now or that's gonna come back later. That's all right. It ain't a lot of people watching now, but y'all may, come back and watch the replay. So if you watching the replay and you are not a subscriber, make sure you hit that bell. Thanks, y'all. But yeah, so yeah, snuggly babies. Why is he buying up all this land? What's going on? And now I'm interested in, does he own, I'm going to do a patent research. I'm going to come back with some stats for y'all, some statistics, and I'm going to show y'all the things that he owns. But I'm really curious on this situation. Is he linked to this situation, and does he have ownership in any of this? Or if not the pox itself, does he have ownership of the vac that they are now giving out? Another thing that I'm finding interesting is they're starting to push that vac, where they're building up that fear again. Remember the fear that they was putting in everybody from the other situation, like, oh, if you don't get it, then this is gonna happen. So I'm noticing now they're kind of really pushing it now, because these children are now coming down with it. So I see a whole nother cycle repeating itself. It's very interesting. Snuggly babies, keep an eye on it. Keep an eye on it. Trust no one but God. If you don't believe in God, I don't know what to say. I do. That's just my personal belief. Yes, I believe in the Father and the Son. Yes, I do. But that's a whole nother conversation. No, we're going to bring up some of that conversation now. Why do I believe that Jesus is the Son of God? I'm going to tell y'all why. I'm going to just slide this in here as a side note. And I said this before, and I'm going to say it again. If you believe in God, and you believe that God created the universe and he is the creator of all things, just as I myself believe, and if you share those beliefs with me, then if we believe in and serve a God that is a creator of all things, why would not God create his own son? If God created all of us, why he couldn't create his own son? Like, I don't see what the problem is. I don't see the math equation of it all. Like, oh, how can he have a son? If he could create whatever he want to create, and he's the creator of all things, and he wanted a son, why he couldn't create his own son? Like, y'all sound stupid. For real. But back to this situation. Like I said, 6 months ago, Snuggly babies, when that truck flipped over in Pennsylvania, and that crazy ass, disheveled white woman just bent down, not to disrespect white women, because there are some crazy looking disheveled black women and Hispanic women and Chinese women too. But I'm just saying, in this case, it was a white woman, because a black woman would have never did it. We would have never did it. We probably would have held up our iPhone and recorded the truck flipped over. We might have dialed 911. But a black woman would have not went anywhere near that crate talking about, here, kitty, kitty, here, kitty, kitty. And the daggone monkey just hopped out, talk about, shh, shh, in our eye. It would have never happened. But anyhow, I just find it very interesting. And then the story just went away. Soon as I heard about that truck carrying all those monkeys, I was like, how convenient was that? How convenient was that for this truck that nobody knew about, carrying all these lab monkeys, and this other truck just came out of nowhere and just hit it, bow, out of nowhere. Like, that sounded like a setup. Like, who knew that truck was coming? Like, and they just all toppled, and they just all scattered in the woods. They was all in the woods, honey. And you mean to tell me y'all gathered up over 100 monkeys? No way. Somebody got away. So I don't know, something weird. And then they said they was headed for New York, right? Through LaGuardia Airport, or was it JFK? LaGuardia. I know New York Airport, right? And a lot of cases are in New York. I'm wondering, because like I said, how they did our black men with that whole syphilis thing, they injected the syphilis disease inside of our black men. Did they take some of that monkey juice, and somebody from the LGBTQ community went to get one of them vax because they was like, Miss Honey, I need my good city job, honey. I gotta go get my vax, honey. I gotta get up to date. Give me all of that. Give me the Johnson and Johnson. Give me all of that, honey. And they injected them with some monkey juice. Because how did it get into gay men? It ain't been in gay men. Seriously, y'all? Yo, I question everything, and ain't nothing wrong with that. Like, I'm programmed to ask questions just from being educated. I am just programmed to ask questions, do research, and seek the answer. And there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying what I'm saying is fact, but I'm not saying it's fiction. I'm just saying it make me wonder. It make me wonder. Yup. What would make that white woman bend down? How could you possibly think it was cats? It was freezing outside 6 months ago in Pennsylvania, up in the mountains and the woods and the forest. Where this white woman came from in the middle of the forest and the woods off the highway? How if there's an accident, how did this white woman get all up and maneuver all in between this accident, go up to one of the crates thinking it was a cat and just bend down? How? Where she came from? Where the truck came from that hit the truck carrying the monkeys, and where the white woman came from? It's just too many answers that ain't answered. Too many questions that's not answered to this whole story. Right, Amanda? I don't know. I just don't know. But that's what I wanted to talk about. I'm not going to stay long because every time I do a live, I'm not going to be doing no long, drawn out lives because, you know, I'm new and I don't want to keep y'all because I know everybody got to get up in the morning, do everything. But I just wanted to mention that I will come back tomorrow and do another live on a whole nother topic. I'm not going to say what that topic is yet because I may switch it up, but I'll be back tomorrow. I'm going to be rolling out these lives. I'm going to be consistent. And I also got another vlog that I'm going to be dropping because I will be consistent with the vlogs. And I got some other things going on. And thank you to everyone that has been streaming my new single, My Booty Cheeks. Ow! But let me find out that I got to do a monkey song. Yo, that's it. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'm Jiggy G. I'm live. I'm luscious. And I am legendary, honey. Ew. I'll be back with more lives. Thank you, thank you, thank you for subscribing to my channel. And if you didn't and you just watched, thank you for watching. Have a good night. Thank you so much, Amanda. Mwah. Love you. Bye, snuggly babies.